Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the channel. And I want to go over something that I just went over. I had a video saying real estate will not get you rich. And if you guys watch the video, I go over that my 2 properties in Ohio will not get me rich. And what I'm saying in the video is that if you're just going for cash flow, 2 properties just won't really push the needle for you. But then obviously there's people in the comments saying like they disagree, they believe they can, just it's not quick. And that's pretty much what I said in the video. If everyone watched the full video, it's saying that I would need to get these paid off and fully pocket the rents to have it really push the needle for me. It would put a lot onto my net worth and it would give me a lot of bigger cash flow because my rent is only around $1,000 a month. And 10% goes to property management, and obviously the rest goes to the mortgages. So I'm only coming away for like $200 to $300 per property. So just call it $500 a month extra, like cash flow. And then a lot of people go into it saying like, yeah, you just can't, like, they're saying that I'm steering people the wrong way, and I am not. I'm literally telling people from my own experience that if you're just going after real estate just to go after it because everyone else on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram are saying you'll get rich off of it, you're going to be in for a pleasant surprise because a lot goes into real estate. And heck, I don't know everything on real estate, but I do know enough that a lot of things could go wrong and all your rent could go away really quickly with like one fix. Roof, bathroom, anything. Anything could go away. Luckily, I do have reserves and I do keep extra cash on the side for it, but that's exactly what I do. And like I said, it's not going to get you rich because what's $500 extra really going to do unless you're like house hacking and this is your primary residence and it's putting more money back in your pocket and your primary is getting paid off faster, you know? Stuff like that, where it could actually push the needle way further than what I'm doing with like 2 rental properties in the Midwest. That's only giving me so much. And then people are saying, I missed the point of real estate, which is appreciation. That is what gets you rich over the long term, not cash flow. Okay, I get that statement as well. And I didn't miss the point because I said over time, I do hope that it does appreciate, but to go into markets just for appreciation to me doesn't exactly make sense because it's a gamble. It could or couldn't, or could or won't appreciate, or it might stay the same. You don't exactly know how a market is going to react. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could buy in good places. That's what I did. And my houses have appreciated like 10% since I bought them in 2021, 2022. Which is great for me, but also it's until I have a HELOC on them, it's not liquid enough for me to say it's an amazing thing. The cash flow is liquid. That's what I'm talking about. I want to be able to use the money towards buying more investments to make me more money. The appreciation, yes, puts more to my net worth. Yes, I could tap into it via HELOC, but it's just to buy strictly for appreciation is not a good gamble for me to do because you could get underwater really quick. And you can see that with a lot of people that are in the Airbnb business where they bought in very high appreciation places thinking that Airbnb is going to be around for a long time in those markets. And now they're getting a lot of regulations and now they're stuck. So even it's a long-term rental, I would personally like to know the long-term rental numbers as the backup of the backup of the backup, like a short-term, mid-term, long-term. And that's how you could know if you're actually going to push the needle and get wealthy off of this property. And then like another person said, like, hey, you sound like Grant Cardone steering people the wrong way intentionally. I'm not. Absolutely not. You guys didn't know I'm a nurse, and the nurses are the most trusted field in the workplace. What I'm literally saying is that this is from what I'm doing, and this is how I feel about it. And that's not going to change because, and I'm not steering people away from real estate. I'm letting people know that this is what happens. And I can do whatever I want on my YouTube channel, because he's saying maybe I should give it a full attention on my videos, not to do chores while people are watching. You don't have to watch my videos. That's super simple. And then he goes back and forth with me going over this, saying, yeah, 1 to 2 properties won't get you rich. And that was the whole point of the video. So he ended up agreeing with me at the end, because he's like, obviously 1 to 2 of anything won't make you rich, but 90% of millionaires got there through real estate. Cool. I understand that. That's why I bought real estate. That's why I have my primary property. That's why I have my rentals. Big chunk of my net worth is via real estate. So it's like, I know, but I'm also letting people know that 1 or 2 properties isn't going to do it. So that's what I want to go into, is like, real estate is an amazing tool because tax purposes is awesome. I'm not a tax advisor, tax professional or anything, but depreciation, getting the rent, tax write-offs for the business, because if you have an LLC, you got to do all the business expenses. It is an amazing tool if you're a high income earner and you want to bring down your taxable income and all that stuff. Obviously, again, talk about it with a tax advisor, and a lot of people, if you're making a lot of money, a lot of these advisors will tell you that you probably need some real estate on your portfolio. And that's what I did. Will I buy more properties soon? I want to, but I'm doing a few things on the side where I'm giving way more attention to those things, because I think they could boost up the income way more exponentially than me shelling out like 20% on a house. I'm not the biggest on leveraging for real estate yet, because obviously I know a lot of it, but I don't know everything. And I don't want to leverage what I have currently just to buy a few rental properties that will only cash flow me $200, $300, $400. So I'm still learning the short-term, mid-term game, and I have all these other side projects that I have my attention fully on. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. But again, what I'm doing, real estate will not get you rich right away, especially 1 to 2 properties, and especially if they're not cash flowing big amounts. So at the end of the day, if you're going to go into real estate, you got to do your due diligence. You got to do your numbers, got to figure out everything that math wise, because math doesn't necessarily lie. You got to do that. And then you'll be able to figure out if this play of yours will work out for you in the long run. And again, CapEx, cash flow, there's a lot of things that you got to learn when you go into real estate. So please do your research and due diligence and then jump into it. But if not, if you just want to build wealth, I think the stock market is the easiest way. And obviously that's what I do. So if you want to learn more about it, I got some stuff in the links down below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.